I just wanted to film a quick little introduction to this video. I hope you enjoy watching this. I'm here now in my newly redecorated living room, which you will see kind of the process. I'm really liking the idea of doing more kind of like casual, cozy type vlogs as we get into cozy season. As I'm working on bigger projects that are taking a longer time, I think it's kind of a fun filler thing for me to work on. I've been really enjoying doing more home decor stuff. I know that I've done a few little things here and there, but yeah, it's just been really fun. And so I hope you enjoy watching this and seeing the process a little bit. And yeah, I will touch base again at the end of the video. Hi everyone. So I was trying to decide if I was going to film this or not, and I decided I'm just going to film it and see how it goes, and if it's dumb, you'll never see it. But this week my car finally went to the shop and got fixed. It turns out that like whatever was wrong with it resolved itself, so it got inspected for another year. That's really exciting. So finally I am free and can go out and like do stuff by myself. I've been kind of cooped up in the house for like weeks now because I've been waiting to get an appointment at the mechanic. But yeah, so I'm gonna spend the day out in town and just like do some fun stuff. It's raining today, so I'm filming this on my phone. I really hope that the quality is okay. I just didn't want to take my camera out in this. It's gonna rain all day. Yeah, but I'm already at my first stop. It's around noon. It's like 12:15 and I'm at a thrift store. And so yeah, I'm gonna go inside. I don't know if I'll film in there. I always feel really weird filming in places unless it's somewhere that I like know and can ask. Like for promotional stuff, that's fine, but sometimes it feels uncomfortable. So yeah, we'll see. And then if I get anything, I will show you when I get back in the car. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can hear the rain. You can probably see it on my window right there. But yeah, it's kind of exciting to just be out on a solo date yourself kind of day. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm out. I got some cute stuff. I think it's been about an hour. I only spent $23, so that was really exciting. I'll just show you really quick what I got here. I'm gonna put my keys in the car so I don't lose them. The first thing I got is these vintage wheat drinking glasses. There's 4 of them. They were $3.31 for 4, which I thought was a really good buy. I never buy new drinking glasses because there's just so many of them, and those are really cute, and we never have enough. We break them all the time. I don't know what that says about us as people, but yeah. Then I think this is my favorite thing I got, so it's gonna be hard to show. I showed it when I was trying on. I showed the things I got, but it is a wrap top out of this stripy linen material, and it's from this brand Linen Fox, which I've seen online before. I think it's a European linen brand. But these are not cheap, and this was $4. So that was like, maybe the next thing is pretty good too, but this was like, I'm gonna wear this so much. I love linen clothing. I love stripes. It's green. I've been wanting to add more green to my wardrobe. Yeah, I was so psyched to see that. Then the next thing is also very cool. I'm not gonna lie. It is this poncho cape outerwear, but this is Icelandic wool. Like it says inside, Icelandic art, 100% Icelandic wool, made in Iceland. It's definitely vintage. This was also $4.30 or something, $4, and it smells very strongly of mothballs, which actually is probably a good sign because I don't see any moth damage, and it means, you know, someone was storing it properly, but it means it's really stinky. So I'm gonna have to clean it when I get home, but obviously I'm no stranger to cleaning wool things. And I'm not totally sold that I'm gonna wear this. It's kind of cute on actually, but it's a little out of my comfort zone, but it was just for that price. It was way too beautiful to leave behind. And obviously I'll give it a good home. And the knitted part, because like this part is woven. This is just woven wool. And then this is knitted. And it's just so beautiful. So yeah, I couldn't resist that. And then I think I got like, oh, I got a couple more things. This is just a little tank top dress, originally from Old Navy. But it's super cute, and I really have been, since it's been so hot, I've been noticing that I have a real shortage of like sleeveless dresses. So this is perfect, you know, comfy cotton dress. Also, I think also, you know, everything was pretty inexpensive. And then just two more things. I bought just this package of shop towels to have in my car. They were $1.59. It's just a good thing to have, like if you have to check your oil or whatever. And normally I keep a roll of paper towels in here, but I used them all. So I just saw those. And then the last thing was I got these two placemats, which seems like a really random thing, but I want something to protect the arms of our one couch because the cats are not like scratching it, like they're not doing it on purpose, but they jump on it and then their claws just are damaging the material. And it is an antique couch and I do not want to pay to have it reupholstered. So I'm trying to stop that damage from getting worse. So I was thinking these could just go on the arms. Might be weird, I don't know, but they were super cheap. It was 99 cents for each one. So I liked the color and I liked how they looked kind of hand woven. And I was like, I'll try it out, see how it goes. Yeah, they're actually quite good about, like, our cats don't really scratch furniture, but they still have claws, so when they jump on things sometimes it just inadvertently kind of rips. But yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I don't know where I'm gonna go next. I'm thinking of going to Home Goods. It's so rare that I shop at new stores unless it's like groceries, but I thought it would be fun because I never do that and I have this free day. So yeah, I'll touch base, I don't know, when I go somewhere else. I'm thinking if I want to get a sweet treat too, and when I want to do that, or if I want to get lunch. I don't know. It's almost like the possibilities are too endless. But yeah. Hi again. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I got a drink that I drank. But then I went to Home Goods and I'm primarily looking for throw pillows and a new, like, I want a blanket to go on our couch. Our couch is a day bed, and so I try to make it not look like a bed and look more like a couch. But I'm looking for like a new blanket to cover it or new sheets. It's really hard to decide. But I didn't find a lot at Home Goods. I got this really cute pillow you can see back there, and I got a bunch of snacks. They have great gluten-free stuff, so obviously that's a big yay for me. But I decided I need to go to Trader Joe's to get some stuff anyway, and TJ Maxx is in the same plaza, so I thought I'd go there because they're like, you know, the same as Home Goods, but I thought they might have some different housewares. Yeah, it's so rare that I buy new stuff that I feel like it has to be perfect if I'm gonna buy it, but there are just certain things, like I feel like whenever I try to buy blankets at the thrift store, unless they're like vintage quilts or something, which obviously like that's such chance and luck, a lot of like homewares at the thrift store, like bedding and stuff, is really worn out a lot of the time. So this, you know, the struggle continues to try and find something. Yeah, and also like the color palette is kind of like autumnal in our living room. I'll show you when I get home. But so this is the perfect time of year to start shopping for that stuff because all of the Halloween and fall stuff is coming out. And like, I very much believe in Halloween decor all year round. So yeah, we'll see if I find, like, I want like a quilt. I want like, but something that can go in the washing machine, like not a vintage quilt that I don't want to damage, because that's what I've had on there for a while. And I feel like it's getting like too worn from us sitting on it and the cat sitting on it. So yeah, I want like a new autumnal colored kind of quilty thing that I can put on the daybed. And also I'm looking for a bed skirt for it. It's antique, so it's kind of ratty looking. I have to dress it up a little bit. But yeah, I will keep looking. Hello, I'm home now. It's the next day, it's the next morning. Please excuse my appearance. I woke up only a little while ago and have done nothing to myself. But after I last filmed, I went to TJ Maxx and then I went to Trader Joe's, and then I was super tired when I got home, but I thought I would show you the last couple things I got at TJ Maxx and then show you the living room because I couldn't sleep last night and I ended up picking out some things online that are gonna come. So I will show you what it looks like before. But first I'll show you, I thought I got a third thing. Maybe it was a food. Oh no, I'm not gonna show it to you because I put it in the laundry room, but I got this really cool, it's like an extendable brush so you can clean the lint trap of your dryer, which I know that sounds so boring, but dryer vents can be really dangerous, and I know ours is very linty, and I can't get the vacuum thingy to fit. Like even the skinny one doesn't go in there very good. So I'm gonna try this brush thing. It was only $5. But then I'll just show you the two little home things I also got. So first are these little cat ice cube trays, and these were on sale. I forget how much they were, but I think it was $5 or $6 for the 3. And it's like a whole thing with our fridge has an ice maker. I spent all the time to hook it up and it's actually doesn't work. We didn't know that. The fridge was here when we moved in, but so we never have ice. I love having cold drinks, and yeah, so we need ice cube trays. We've lived here for 5 years. We don't have them, and these are cats. They're so cute. And then the other thing I got was these little salt and pepper shakers. These are from Joanna Parker, and I know her stuff is very popular and I really love it. And I have a mug. I got a mug last year, but I dream of having the mug that's the black cat. So when I saw the black cat salt and pepper, I just thought they were so cute. I really want to collect more of her stuff because I love it so much. I love how vintagey it is and how they're a little bit creepy but also cute. So yeah, those are the last things I got. And I got these. I don't know if you have a Trader Joe's by you. These are literally the best peanut butter cups. Caleb and I both think they're better than, what is it, Reese's? But it was the last box. And I had to ask a tall person to get them down for me. But seriously, these are so delicious. And they are not marked gluten-free, but they don't have, there is no gluten ingredients in it. And I eat them and I don't get sick. So, yeah. Okay, but here is the living room. I think you guys have seen in here before. I moved a bunch of stuff around 2 days ago. And so that's what inspired this whole redecorating thing. But so this bookcase here used to have this bookcase on top of it, but I moved it over here. And then I put this little piece of furniture we have here. It used to be over here. So I shuffled a couple things around. I just put out some Halloween stuff, which I know it's July. People are going to be losing their minds, but Halloween is kind of a state of mind here. So I keep a lot of spooky decor out at all times. This is always here. But okay, so this is our one couch that I got the placemats to go on. And you can see here, how it's getting damaged. I also have noticed that the cats are kind of ruining this, which sucks. And I love the upholstery fabric on this. I don't know, I'll go really close. It's acorns. But so I'm just gonna keep trying to protect it. This couch has issues, but I love it. We found it for free on the side of the road and shoved it into my Subaru, which is a hilarious story, but it did fit. We did get it home. It was completely free. And I steam cleaned it. So yeah, I have this piece of so as you see this here, I have the other one for here, but I have to drill this out and reattach it. And then the veneer is falling off, but I think that I have some pieces that fell off, like I kept them. But also I think I could just stain it to match. I just love this couch. We have another kind of like Victorian style couch upstairs. I can't help but purchase them or find, this one was free. Anyway, so that's what the placemats are for. They're in the wash right now, but I'll like take a picture or something to show what they look like. And so yeah, the cat tower was over here, but I moved it over there so then they can like use the bookcase as like a cat tower. Um, yeah, and I just like how this like opens up the room more. Please excuse like anything that looks weird. Like that garland, we don't have power on that wall on either side, so we have to have an extension cord, and I'm trying to come up with a better way. And I think that I could make that cord like look neater around the arch and then get a longer garland, and I think it would look really good. But that's like stupid right now. It's just for testing purposes. And then you can see, like, I took all the art down. There's art here, but I want to do a gallery wall over where the ships are and all of that art. I have this huge collection of wooden art that I've been collecting, honestly, since I was a teenager. And so I want to put them over there. We also desperately need to paint in here, but that's a winter project. I'm ignoring it for now. But anyway, here is the other couch in quotes, but this is the day bed. And you can see how this is super ratty. And the trouble is that it is a custom box spring for this piece of furniture. So I probably could find a way to replace it, but I don't really have like the skill or the money, to be honest, to replace that. So we're going to cover it up. But so right now I have a gray flannel sheet on there. There's the pillow I got, and it looks like that because somebody moved it so he could have a little bed. I had it like propped up there looking really cute, but you can kind of see the color palette here. These two big cushions are floor cushions that I made. When we first moved in here, we had no living room furniture. So I made those so we could sit on them. They're okay. I will keep them, but I might not want them on the couch. But I ordered this cute, I found that daybed covers are actually a specific thing, and they are, made to measure, like they fit daybeds. So I found them one that was like kind of quilty and cute looking, and it comes with a bed skirt. So that will cover that. And then it comes with like a quilted thing to go on top and then some pillow shams. And so once that arrives, we'll try that out and kind of see how it looks. I'm realizing this video is going to end up coming out way later than I expected, but everything's a work in progress. Here, I'll come over here so you can get kind of like the full picture of this area. I will pan slowly. We have a television for there. We just tried setting up the projector to put there, but I just think a TV would be nicer. Like the projector is cool, but you can't use it during the day very well, and it's just kind of a pain. So I think I would prefer to we have another TV that can go there. We don't usually watch TV in our living room. We don't hang out in here. This room has like very weird like flow and vibes. I don't know if you can tell, like there's this, back up even more. There's this arch from the dining room. Sorry, all of our outdoor stuff is there. And then there's a door here. There's a door to the little bathroom. There's a door that's this arch. So it just feels like a hallway. And then like there's all these windows over here. So like the plants have to go by the windows, or it's like sort of too wide. I don't know. It's like a very hard room to arrange. I personally think a L-shaped couch here would probably be ideal, but that is not in the budget unless I find one at the thrift store, which would be very lucky. So for now, we just have the two couches, which I do like. I think it's cute. I like wish I could put an armchair here, but there really is not enough space because again, this is like a main thoroughfare of our house. We go from the kitchen to to the rest of the house back and forth constantly. So this is like a very well-used path. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys like seeing this kind of stuff. I am so nosy and love to see in other people's homes. And ours is just a permanent work in progress. This house needed a lot of work when we bought it, and so we just slowly chip away at it. Yeah, it's kind of a mess in here. but this is our dining room with the fireplace, and then that's where my studio space is. So that's where I film and work and stuff. Yeah, I will touch base when my things come in the mail. Hello, it's yet another day, and I want to keep wanting to call it a duvet, but it's not really a duvet, but like the quilt cover I got for the day bed, arrived today, just now. So I put it in the dryer to like fluff it up because it was like what do you call it, vacuum sealed, so it had some kind of creases and wrinkles, so I thought that that would help. It said to do that on the package, but I decided while I wait for that, Feeney's having a nap, I will start doing the gallery wall I want to do around the couch. So I'm gonna turn you guys around. Okay, so here's what it looks like right now. I took everything down and I actually moved the lamp. I swagged it so it's closer to the couch, which is so much better. I still want to get some kind of bulb for that that's not so bright, but anyway, please ignore the state of the walls. Like, I know that's a huge scratch, there's so many holes. We will eventually repaint in here, but it's just not in the cards for right now, so I want to do this. But anyway, that piece of art right there is art my uncle did. He's an artist. I'll make sure to link his website if you guys want to see what the rest of his art looks like, but he gave this to me recently, and I've been wanting to have it be the center of this gallery wall because it is, I'll zoom in closer. The way his art is done is it's iron-on transfer on wood panel. So you can see the wood like behind it, like it's transparent, like this is wood grain. And so I think it fits really well with my wood art collection, which here I'll pan, that's now on the floor. Oh, and there's Nif too. But so it's all random vintage wooden art. Like, the topic doesn't matter, like what the subject is of the art, it's that it's on wood board. That's like the point of my collection. And I've been collecting them since I was a teenager, so there's just so many different ones. But yeah, I think that it will go good together. And so I asked Caleb to help me hang this morning because it's not super heavy, but like I wanted someone to help me, and then I can do the gallery wall with the little ones by myself. But I'm going to put this one on the floor and then arrange the other ones around it and then replicate it on the wall. I know I could do the paper cutout thing, but we're gonna be more loosey-goosey than that. But yeah, I thought I would film myself doing that while I waited for the thing to dry. So I switched cameras. This will probably be better quality than everything else I filmed, but I'm just gonna work here on the floor and probably speed it up so you can see. Obviously my handy dandy supervisor has come to join me. Yeah, you gotta earn your keep. He's probably just gonna lay in the middle and make it hard, but he's so cute. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. again. So I had, I hope you enjoyed that. And I had filmed a little bit more footage than that, but somehow there was this brief period of time where I was somehow, my camera settings got changed without me noticing, and I was filming in slow motion with no sound. It has affected multiple videos, so if you see things that are like weird in, like, I think I figured it out when I filmed the last video and I corrected it, but there were things that I was filming simultaneously, so there were small sections that might be a little messed up. So for this video and some other ones coming up, if you find some sections that are a little weird, that's why. But I thought I would just come back here and have a little chat with you guys about the process. So it's still a work in progress. Everything in my house is, especially because I'm always thrifting and finding secondhand things. So I did, you can't see it right now, but I did end up putting one of our armchairs here. It's actually the chair I usually sit in to film. So I don't really want it to stay here, and I don't love the yellow color in this room. But today, actually, I went out thrifting with my mom this morning, and I found a chair that I think will fit better, but it still needs to be cleaned. So I didn't have time to add it into this video, but I'm sure you'll see it at another time. But that's really exciting. I love the way that adding that chair to create that L shape really made this part of the room look so much more like cozy and make it its own section. And then over there, you can't see, but you saw some shots before where I had put the other little bookcase. It really is starting to feel like more of a library area. I have my record collection there and some books. And so I put a chair there and a standing lamp, and it just feels like a cozy place to maybe sit and pick out a book. The cats, I don't know if you can see, but I currently have 2 cats, and they love the new couch setup. I don't know if it's all the like new pillows that they're new, or just that they create like cozy little nooks for them to cuddle. But Nip has been spending every day in the spot since I finished the couch and getting all the new stuff. I'm really pleased with the daybed cover I bought. It's 100% cotton. It was, you know, it's not like from a sustainable brand, but I did make sure to get something that was cotton at least. It can be washed. These pillowcases also are 100% cotton. So it's harder to find home furnishings that are not synthetic these days, but it is possible. And yeah, it's just been so nice to kind of change this space from something that we never use to a place where we want to hang out. And I did put in the lamp, I put one of those, like, it's a LED bulb, but it's meant to look like an Edison bulb, and that also really changed the vibe in here and made it much cozier. It's like, I just want to hang out here and get cozy and read a book. In case you couldn't tell, I'm so ready for summer to be done. I am not normally the kind of person that like wants to push the seasons. Like, normally I really enjoy being in the season I'm in, and because of where I live, the summer is so precious that we never want it to end. But this year it's just been so incredibly hot that it's even hard to accomplish the projects we want to outside. And so it's been, you know, I'm just ready. We've had the last few days, it rained finally yesterday after, I think it was 2 full weeks with no rain, and before that had only rained one day. That one day that I filmed the vlogging, some of the vlogging, like the shopping of this, was the only day it rained, I think, for 3 weeks. So yeah, it really hasn't rained like at all here, and it's affecting our crops, and it's just been so incredibly hot. The pollen is high, so I'm just ready. I want it to cool down a little bit. I want to do fall projects and be cozy, and I've started reading cozy like autumn books. I picked up the rest of the series. I think I mentioned it before, but it's like a cozy witchy mystery series, and so I started reading the second one. And then there's another cozy mystery that's like witch themed that I'm hoping to read this fall. And I did just buy, I found it on discount, a copy of The Spell Shop. And some people had said, like I said before, that I didn't know if it would be good, and people said no, they loved it. So I got a copy of that because I found it for 40% off somewhere. So I have so much cozy reading to do. I have so much knitting to do for Rhinebeck. And I guess I will just plug that here because this is going to come out on the day that the KAL starts. But the Woolly Thistle is hosting a sweater knit along, and it starts today, the day you're seeing this, which is August 22nd. And okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my swatch to show you. So I think this is the only time I'm gonna have to tell you about this before I get like too deeply involved in the KAL and knitting this project. So I just thought I would show it now. But I showed you guys in my last knitting update this swatch that I made for the Peary Shop cardigan by Mary Jane Mucklestone, and I did not like my color choices. And I also had, this is just my body solid color swatch, which came out great. But, so I bought some more yarn from the Woolly Thistle, and here's just a quick little reminder that if you like any of the yarn you see, you want to join the KAL, please consider using my affiliate link. It will be linked in my description box below. And if you shop through that link, I make a small commission. It's no extra cost to you, and it really helps me out. But I ordered some more yarn. I think I mentioned that I was going to do that from the Woolly Thistle, and it arrived. And I have finalized my swatch for the Peary Shop cardigan. So I ended up knitting a much bigger swatch, and that's my finalized colors. So this is where what the yoke will look like, and then it's going to be cream colored the rest of it. And yeah, so that KAL starts today. There is a, what do you call it? Like a Zoom meetup tonight. I think it's at 7 p.m. Eastern. I can look. Yes, it is August 22nd at 7 p.m. And you do have to register ahead of time. So this is going to go up. You'll be seeing this if you're seeing it before 7. Register. I will be at that Zoom meetup, whatever you want to call it. So it'll be really fun to have you guys there too. I'm obviously still working on my Burra cardigan. I am making pretty good progress on it, but I'm going to be knitting this simultaneously. And I'm really looking forward to just a little bit of a change of pace. This is so much larger gauge, and it's so fluffy and cozy, and it just feels so autumnal. It feels like autumn leaves to me. And I'm just excited to have a little bit of a change of pace while continuing to work on Burra in the hopes of completing them both in time for Rhinebeck. So I think that's all my little updates for this video. Again, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I feel like I have these all the time, but I'm still getting used to my new equipment. I'm getting used to my new camera. I didn't even know my camera could film in slow motion, so it's actually a really cool discovery I made. I just wish I had made it in a different way. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing it. I'm so excited to have my wooden art collection on the wall behind me. You will have seen it in some of the finished shots. Like I said, I have been collecting these wooden art pieces since I was a teenager, and I actually haven't added to it in quite a long time, but I've been doing a lot of thrifting in the last couple weeks, and I did add a few new pieces, and it's just been so joyful to me. You know, it's something that means a lot to me and that I've been doing for a long time, and it's so beautiful to like see it all come together. And on the wall over here, I've left many spaces for more art to be added. This whole process has really made me aware of what art we have, because we still have so much more art that needs to be hung in this house, and also what we have room for, which is mainly small prints. I'm realizing that we have enough like centerpiece large art pieces and nowhere to put them, so we just need little ones. But yeah, again, thank you for joining me. I know that this video is a little different than what I normally do, but it really brings me joy, and so I hope that you enjoyed watching some of this. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, it really helps me out. It allows YouTube to show my videos to more people. If you're new here and you liked this, or you like fiber arts content, knitting content, feel free to subscribe. I try to post every other Friday. Sometimes there will be a little bit more than that, but that's pretty much the schedule I'm sticking to at this point. If you're looking for me elsewhere, I am on Instagram, I am on Ravelry, I am on Goodreads, and you will find all of my links in my description below. You can find me anywhere there. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. If you have any home reno projects you want to tell me about, if you're joining the Woolly Thistle knit along, if you've made the period shop cardigan, I love to hear everything you guys have to say. I love when you recommend things to me. I've learned so many like new cool books or seen beautiful patterns and added things to my favorites all because of you, and I appreciate you all so much. So thank you again, and we'll talk soon. Bye bye.